mystery surrounding this legendary battle.
And Sugar Ray, are you the least bit superstitious about number 13?
Not at all, Don. I don't believe in superstition.
You just believe in your fist and your legs.
I basically believe in reality.
So Ray Leonard has charmed the American public at a young age, earning himself the nickname of Sugar, which truly was something to gain at the time due to the greatest fighter of all time, Ray Robinson, being the most notable champion to hold the alias. And while Leonard may not have been quite as sweet to gaze upon on the battlefield as Robinson, according to some who lived to see both in their primes, he more than made up for it with his outstanding representation of 80s America, his stellar style, and iconic
A tremendous performance from a 21-year-old.
Early on, it was very clear that there was something special about Sugar Ray Leonard.
Just a sensational performance.
Thank you again, Howard.
Leonard stood out in a sport with an unfair reputation for having ambling boneheads as their icons, with his soft-spoken yet decisive wit in interviews.
Hey, bro, I feel like a barber. I sit back in my chair and say, next. I'll be more than happy to accommodate anyone.
At the same time, his fighting style of combination punches, high IQ game plans, and erratic nature further painted him a natural star.
Damn! The knack of winning you over. It could be a smile, could be a wink, could be a wink and a smile. Ray Leonard had that knack.
There were people who never watched boxing at all who knew who Ray Leonard was.
So now, he just needed
So
like,
no, chill, bro, I'm smooth. Like, wait, like, why?
To have the whole world in the palm of his hand.
What is your attitude toward going into a fight of this kind?
I feel confident, I'm ready for it. I worked hard, trained hard, did a lot of extra running, 10 rounds. This is my first 10 rounder now. So, same as any other fight.
Dickie Ecklund did not have all of America rallying behind him. He didn't
Go
have the
nuts.
status of a cult favorite fighter. But what he did have was experience, hardships that often turn men into monsters, and a persevering attitude that would inspire even the most coddled, spoilt of men.
Ecklund likes to play around, He likes to relaxes against the rope.
Being in Lowell, hanging out with him, going walking around, getting kicked out of bars, having almost every cop stopping and going, hey, Dickie, and then telling me about a story about when they arrested him.
Well, I grew up boxing at a young age. My brother Dickie fought prior to me, and man, he was tough. He could punch hard.
One thing about Ecklund, he's a strange sort of a case. He's had 200 amateur fights. They say he won 192 of them. He's had 15 professional.
Oh, get to the fight!
Questionable decisions, according to him. He's been around the block a few times, and he's 21 years old.
But if these stats prove anything, it's that even if you have an accomplished amateur career with buckets of talent or even a gold medal, when the rounds go longer, you enter an entirely different, meaner ballgame. Many examples exist of celebrated amateur boxers struggling to impose themselves when finally making the leap to the pros. And now it was time to find out where Ray Leonard and Dickie Ecklund belonged.
But isn't this really the biggest thing of your career?
Yeah, the biggest break I ever had. It's really got me out there trying to win us and win anything.
The tabs you open here are also here. Choose Chrome to share tabs across devices.
Fight night arrived on July 18, 1978, and as Leonard looks lean, lax, and liable to progress his career emphatically, Dickie looks grizzled and gray, yet ultimately game to fight his most formidable opponent yet.
A very pretty young lady. So here we are in round one. Ecklund has a habit of dropping that left hand, and that could be trouble because Leonard has quick hands. Sugar Ray giving it to Muhammad Ali.
As the round progresses, Leonard starts to heat up in the ring with some well-timed jabs on the dome and body of Dickie that have him suddenly crashing to the canvas in the final seconds of the round.
Ecklund smiling again.
Quickly being deemed a slip to the relief of the pride of Lowell as he keeps his lifelong state of never being knocked down intact.
Ecklund has a habit of smiling when he gets hit. And it's really not funny. That was a good punch.
That's really not funny.
It is quick, however. knocked out if he takes a couple more like that. Neither one of them worked.
Round 6 starts fiery after a relatively one-sided first half of the fight. Dickey targets some hooks to the body after catching Leonard on the nose during the breakup of a brief clinch. And after some fleeting footwork and tricky head movement, it seemed Ecklund had his best round yet. Still, in the final 20 seconds, Leonard lands a whopping 8, which sends Ecklund down on one knee, knocking him down for the first time in his entire boxing life.
Ecklund is down. 4, 5, 6. He took the mandatory 8 count, and there's the bell. Well, Ecklund is up dancing, as you can see. Leonard is starting to punch out his man. He's got him in trouble. Setting him up for the knockout.
And this seems to be an awfully good experience for Leonard. Oh. Good right hand.
Made him smile. They didn't hear the bell. Now they heard it.
And there's his wife looking worried, and Ecklund's mother is coming to the corner, and she is suggesting to some of the corner people to stop the fight if he gets in any more trouble. No, I couldn't, but she's
Damn! Oh my God! I'm not hitting him. I know I'm not hitting him, but it looked great. It looked good. It looked good.
Ecklund kissed him on the head. He's game.
That's what I'm crazy right now. Like, whatever you do, ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing, nigga.
You looked a little shaky a round and a half ago.
Well, like I said, I'm his manager and his mother. But really a mother. And I think your mother would be the same way I am.
We love you, Lord.
To me, he's still my little baby.
In round 9, Ecklund's engine finally seems to be slowing, and his damage resistance appears to be faltering. Before long, Leonard lands another crushing right that at first staggers Ecklund and soon creates a ripple effect that has him collapsing to the
Right
canvas.
over his right eye now, Ecklund.
Hey,
Hurt with
probably.
the right hand.
He was on his way down.
Where's the ring mic?
Ecklund cut over the right eye now. Leonard just warming up on it. There's no way Ecklund can win this fight.
Damn, Ecklund
He's trying, though.
got hurt.
Now Leonard is down. Let's see if that's a knockdown. And Ecklund just walked over it. They're counting that a knockdown.
That's not a knockdown?
Unbelievable.
The referee indicated that he was tripped on his way down.
Oh.
Here's the 10th and final round. Good rally by Ecklund. Is Ecklund down again? Taking the mandatory 8 count.
This gotta be the most hardest sport in the world, dog. It's like one-on-one type shit.
That fight in Denmark is
You can't get carried or nothing. Oh my God.
Well, I wouldn't want to see him get knocked out now. He went this far.
Oh my God. Oh,
Just wild. Ecklund is laughing at him.
The scorecards are promptly revealed with an expectedly wide unanimous decision for Leonard, and the rest of his acclaimed career, full of guts and glory, is history.
What was your thought?
damn.
That's all there is to it. What did you think of him, Sugar Ray?
Well, Dick put up a good fight just like I anticipated. You know, people have to realize this guy is coming in here, you know, and he wants to win just as much as I do.
Following.
Someone order a college degree program? There's a college in there. Hey, I just deliver life upgrades. Sign here.
Okay, what did I order? Campus. NBA turned into a playground last night.
3 ball. Got it. Yeah, technical foul coming up.
Players were standing over each other, fighting for the game ball after the buzzer, doing obscene celebrations and whatnot. So let's start in Orlando for the intense standoff between the Magic and the Cavs down the stretch.
I feel like, yes, it's